Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jupiter James, where I awaken the astrologer within you. Listen, I really do feel that before a time of iPhones and I this and I that, we were a culture and a society and a people that were better able to interpret the language of the stars, and understand that language, to use it within our birth charts. That way we were able to see what the universe wanted from us in this life and the talents we were given so that we can get to our dreams further and faster. And so if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Today we're getting into Venus in the 10th house. This is gonna give me very much like fame vibes. This is gonna give me someone who is very well liked by the public and who has a very good time in their work and career life. But before we get into that, before we unpack that, let's go ahead and separate the aspects. That way when we see these aspects out in life, we are able to better recognize them out in the universe and in other people and in other people's charts. Let's do that. So with Venus in the birth chart is always going to be, for me, when I see it in someone's chart, is going to be the place where this person finds ease, grace, and balance and beauty. This is where the universe has blessed this person with a smooth ride. It's like a smooth ride, smooth sailing ahead. When this person does this thing in this area of this person's life, this is where it's going to be blessed for this person, and where when this person does that thing, they are well received. Like this person, when they do the thing that Venus is sitting under, as far as the house and the sign, this is where the universe and people around them go, oh my God, you're glowing. Oh my God, you are so beautiful when you do your Venus in the 10th house thing. Like when you are in your Venus in the 10th house, you are just gorgeous. Like people love you. So now, 10th house. 10th house is going to be the house of your career and your career life and what you actually do. They say this is also your midheaven. Your midheaven is who you are, who you become in the world, your profession, your vocation. And so with that, let's go ahead and add the two together. Oh, they also say that the 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and ruled by Saturn, because think about Saturn. It's the planet of hard work, it's the planet of karma. It's also the planet of just something that takes a long time. And think about how, with karma, they say the age of 30 is when things get easier or when you become the person you're meant to be. And usually within your career, that's what happens, is that career is very karmic. A lot of people don't know that. Who you are and who you are meant to be in the world is karmic. It's something that you are meant to do in this life. It's the service you are meant to give in this life. And so Saturn rules that, and it's in the Capricornian house. So remember that no matter what sign may color your 10th house, this is the original rulers of that house. Now let's see what happens when Venus goes into the 10th house. Venus in the 10th house is going to be very, very blessed in the area of your career. You are probably someone that people want to hire. You are the most hireable person on the planet. Like when you go to an interview, people are like, I want to hire this person. Yep, I'm hiring. Like it's not hard for you to get a job. It's not hard for you to find a meal, because all you got to do is go and interview and you'll get a job. Like, and I'm sure probably early on you witnessed that like, oh my God, like I'm really good at the interview process. Like I'm really good at like selling myself and showing people that I'm the one for the job, because you have that aura about you. People see that you are very responsible and very like resourceful in your duties. You are someone that people are like want to emulate at the job, or like you become very beautiful in your job, and your ascension in your career is very graced and it's very ease. You are the most beautiful and the most tactful in your job and in your career. Now depending on the sign that it's under, that's going to color it a little bit one way or the other, but for the most general interpretation, it will be that you show up very beautifully in your job. You will probably work around a lot of women. You will probably have a woman-centered, like 100%, I want to say like 90% of your clients will probably be women. You will probably do something that is involving beauty or aesthetics, or like beauty and makeup or acting or something creative. anything creative in this house. You could be an actor, a singer, a hairdresser, an interior designer. As long as you are doing something that betters people's lives aesthetically and just creatively, you can fall into it. You are also probably a jack of all trades with this placement. Like anything regarding beauty, you're really, really, really good at. So yeah, that's Venus in the 10th. Venus in the 10th is also, for me, like when I see this placement, I also see like, okay, when it comes to your love style and your love nature, you are going to be in a Capricornian house, meaning that your love style and your love nature is going to be at a tippy top. It's going to be like, unless anyone that comes to you is at the creme of the creme, like your standards are going to be very high in love, very, very high. And so to other people, it's going to seem that your love is very far away. You're going to seem very distant in the love realm for people. Like people are going to be like, wow, I know to get with this person, like I'm going to need to have my ducks in a row. I'm going to need to have a bag. I'm going to need to I'm going to need to kick them down with diamonds. I'm going to need to take them on a shopping spree. Like you're going to give off that aura of like, unless you have got this or a legacy or a career or wealth, don't even bother coming to me, you know. And so that may not be the truth. That may be a whiff of the truth, right? That may be like, it may be that you have very high values or you like certain things in life, but for some people to make the first move with you is going to be very, very intimidating for people, because they feel that there's an air about you that is very like, your status speaks for itself and who you are speaks for itself. And so how can they compare to that? Even people that don't know you kind of get this feeling of like, okay, if I like this person, I can tell that this person is not the regular degular. Like this person's is up here. If that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. And so you're gonna look for that in other people. You're gonna be like, look, unless the person that wants to pursue me has a really good job and a really good career, like I'm not settling. You are not someone that's gonna settle at all. And what I will say is that the partner that you will attract will probably be in the same industry or the same field as you, and you guys will serve as a like power couple. It gives me very much like Jay-Z and Beyonce vibes. Think about like, okay, I think Beyonce or Jay-Z has Venus in the 10th house. And think about Beyonce, right? Like no man could just like come up to her and step to her and be like, hey, like let's go out. She's Beyonce. Like think about that. Like, and even if she is humble, like you could be a very humble person, but it's not about you and what you think about you. It's how others perceive you. When you have Venus in the 10th, this is how others are perceiving you. People put you on a pedestal. So they know, they can tell like, okay, it doesn't matter how nice I am to this person is gonna get bored with me very easily if I don't have something of status to bring to the table. And that is just the way it is. But I brought up Jay-Z and Beyonce because they are in the same industry, and when they got together, it only increased their wealth. And this is the same placement for you, is that your love partner will only increase your status and increase your wealth, and you guys will be a power couple in your industry. I believe Kanye West had this placement, and look what happened when he married Kim Kardashian. You know, their wealth increased, and their reputation increased, and their status increased. And that is what Venus in the 10th house will attain. And I'm trying to tell you, people see that for you. You may not even see that for yourself. You may be someone that is very humble and be like, well, no, I just need a regular person. And as long as they have a traditional value and la la la, people can tell that like, I'm gonna need something to bring to the table that is of high value in order to get on the same wave with this person. And so yeah, that's Venus in the 10th house. You will probably meet your person at work. This is the love style nature that you're in. You are very blessed and very graced in your career field and in your career prospects. You are probably someone that is very sought after for brand dealerships and brand deals and, you know, sponsorships. People want your face on things to sell things for them. You will be in a very women-driven field and if it's not that, you will be in a very creative field, you know. To satisfy Venus, I say go into a creative field that involves women. You know, do that and you will really make so much money. That involves women, that beautifies women, that and makes you be creative, you know, and you will get so much wealth that way. So yeah, that was my Venus in the 10th house video. If you guys need a birth chart reading, let me know. My feed is below, and I will see you all in the next video. All right, bye.